All right, all right, all right. Excuse me, I take a bite. You know, it's Papa Lou's Corner. Well, excuse me. 15 to 11. I took a long weekend off from work. My work that I do full time, and my little business that I do part time, as you can see right here. But, anyways, I want to talk about Melbourne. Not Melbourne, Georgia, Florida. I'm talking about Melbourne, Australia. Right now, the construction workers are on strike. There's a little bit of chaos going on there. There's police fighting construction workers. And people dressed as construction workers, of course, as they're protesters. Do you know why? It's not by what they get paid per the hour or however they get paid. It's not the conditions they work in. And it really has nothing to do with the labor laws, but it does do with something, and we all know what it is. These people, this Friday, they're mandated that all construction workers that's there, that they must have that shot. If not, there's a consequence behind all that. Now, Australia is another part of the world, of course, as you may know. But here's the craziest thing. What other place besides America for now, and I'm not saying Australia was the place to pick it at, but I'm just saying on another side, any other country besides the United States that is allowing this craziness. Now, the thing is too that it is coming close to over here. You see, right now, in certain places, like the job that I work full time at, here's the crazy thing. That in government buildings, you have to wear a mask. It's a mask mandate. Here's the key word, mandate. But here's this. They had a fair, one of the biggest fair they have every year. And guess what? They had everybody and whoever can come to that one place and get on rides. And I'm sure there were people wearing their mask because up here it doesn't communicate. And I'm sure there was no mandate to go into those buildings, into that fair that had any kind of mandate, mask mandates. Okay? But this is the hypocrisy of all of it. Okay? You can go ahead and not wear a mask in a lot of these buildings today here in Georgia. They're not mandating you to do none of that. You know, they say we suggest, and suggest means is out the window. Screw you, because I'm not wearing it. But the people in Melbourne and also the United States, you know, as we are, I know this is beating the dead horse over and over again, but it's what's happening now. The president, unfortunately, let me take another bite. Excuse me. Good sandwich. I love Chick-fil-A. But anyway, y'all remember when this whole stupid fiasco happened, that they wanted you to wear the mask anywhere you go. Public building, private building, whatever. You get the vaccine, you get the shot, you don't have to wear it. But here's the sheep in its herd. You got the shot. All those who got the shot. Now they're blaming on those who didn't get the shot. Okay? So, now you're shun upon those who didn't get the shot. All right? So, now him and his other jerks over there in this White House. He's going to try to make his best. He's going to do his best to put out this legacy of getting everyone vaccinated. Now, I know I'm jumping around and everything, but it's got to be because that's how my brain works. Going back into where I work at in the fair, mandate masks when you walk into the government buildings, which is a public building, mind you. But for the employees, you can't. There's a mandate. Go to Melbourne, Australia, and now you're getting these people fighting for their rights. For their rights, man. For their rights to not take a freaking dumbass thing that has nothing to do with the other. What other controlling way is to say, well, there's this Delta bullcrap. Okay, that came out of the freaking left field, out of nothing, and then all of a sudden, but guess what? People buying for it. People bought it. Okay, so now the people in Melbourne are being construction workers, and the government that sucks over there is telling these people, in order for you to work, you have to take this shot by Friday. And look at this crap. People are going berserk. Now, I'm not sure I read a little article yesterday. People are injured. Not really nobody killed yet. But you see, this is an escalation of all things to come. Now, what I'm going to say is what I feel, and it's true. This is not the mark of the beast. But this is you get the pre-show of it. You see, because in the book of Revelations, it talks that you must receive the mark on the hand of the right hand, and it specifically says right hand and on your forehead. Okay? And if you don't receive these things, okay, you cannot buy or sell. Now, come on, guys. It's so obvious that it is a preview of what's to come. Now, those that I know that would not take the vaccine took it because, I don't want a problem. Okay? I don't need this. What's bad, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, man. Listen, you have a natural antibodies inside your system that God created. Now, some immune systems are not as good as others. I get that. But why is it that it's forced everywhere you go? Free. Before it wasn't free, now it's free. Okay? I'm going to tell you guys, you got to make a choice one day. One day, we're going to be forced to do something that we're going to have to make a choice on. Believers and no believers. Some people just don't like ruffles in their water. Okay? And I get that. So, but what is it that are you willing to risk? What are you willing to risk? Your freedom? Because in Melbourne, their freedom is being trashed. Because in order for them to eat, they got to take this stupid shot. That's pretty crazy. And once again, it goes back to, where is your freedom? Now, those people over there. Now, here's the thing. Those who do not those who do not take that shot are going to have to face starvation. Okay, loss of work because they can't work, they can't eat. Okay, and they got a family. Now they got to make a decision. Now, is my family more important? Is my job more important? But here in America, we all, right now, as far as, and like I said, I don't know how China's doing it because I really haven't read anything about it, and I need to do some more researches, Russia and all these other countries. But when it comes to America, the most sovereign country, in the world. The freedoms to do what you want. Little by little, I've said this 100,000 times a long time ago, and I'll say it today. Little by, they're gonna find, and some people, well, they're not gonna do this. They're not gonna do this to the Constitution. Listen, the Constitution is the only glue that holds everything together in this country, and that is the freedom of press, freedom of speech, your rights to have a gun, your rights to gather. I mean, listen, man, there's everything in that Constitution that holds this, that is the mayonnaise for that sandwich. Okay, it's the glue for that to keep everything together. But you see, you got people up there that's so corrupt that they're trying to dismantle what's left of our freedoms. Okay, because little by little they'll listen, man, lawyers are really good at their craft. Okay, they're really good at their craft. They know how to look at loopholes, find loopholes. Now, let me go back when I said the glue that keeps it together. Okay, the glue for this country is the Constitution, but for this country is God. Of course, God has kept this country sovereign, has kept it in place, and little by little it's falling apart. Because you know why? Now people are just starting to realize, that things are going crazy. It's our freedoms are being taken away little by little. And what's so crazy is that people want to have this power over the freedom of the people, man. We're right, like today, man, I'm gonna give you an example. Today I could take off and do whatever I want to do, which I'm going to do, whatever I can do today. Okay, I don't have to worry about stupid mask. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. Right now, I don't have to worry about vaccines. I don't have to worry about now they're talking about coming up with a third vaccine, antibiotics, or whatever the hell they want to call it, biotic, whatever the frick it is, whatever scam they're gonna come up with. Okay, everything. Okay, but I'm free right now. I don't know what it looks like for my grandkids. I don't know what it's gonna look like for my kids. They're gonna be in my age, almost close to 50 years old. What they're gonna be facing. It is just a pre-sequel. It's a sequel to what's gonna happen. Y'all don't get it twisted, man. Okay? Conspiracy theory. There's no conspiracy theory. Think about it. If you could compare apples with apples, right? You could compare that this thing looks like this thing exactly. You can take the Bible Revelation, put it down, stop reading it religiously, read it in its entirety, put things that make sense, put it together. Look at what's happening now. Book of Daniel, Book of Revelation, and I'm sure all the books, but the most identifying ones that kind of predict, that shows insight up to the future, is Revelations. Daniel, Revelation. I put it that way. Put it together. Compare them, and then compare it to this. And you're going to see that our lives are in full swing on what the Revelation says. Book of Revelation is what is going to happen. And what are we facing right now? It is most likely apples with apples, man. Y'all need to get it together. Me, myself, got to get it together. I got to make a choice one day that either I choose my job that I've been there for a long time, okay, leave, or take this if they decide to mandate this. People joke around at the office and stuff like that, but and in all reality, dude, there's nothing to joke about, man. There's nothing to play about this. This is dead serious. Not the virus. The virus is what it is. Like anything else that we had in this country. I'm not scared of that. I shouldn't say I'm not scared of that. And I'm just saying that I'm not really worried about that. I'm really worried about what's next for our country, our freedoms. Okay? You know, where the strong, where it's going to be, where you can't do the things that I can do today. Freedom of doing whatever I want to do in this beautiful, God-blessed country. That's the thing I'm worried about. I don't care about no damn virus. I mean, none of that doesn't bother me. Okay? But I'm really worried about this country and our freedoms. Look at Melbourne, guys. Look at this place. Keep it real. Keep that real. Keep it serious. Because it's serious. You know, all these, I laughed at people, oh, the virus, you got to get the shot, people are dying. Okay. Let's say people are dying. What about the people that got to make that choice, that can't eat because they can't sell, they can't buy, they can't trade anything? What about those people? What about those people? That's the one I worry about the most. What about the people that are going to be executed for not taking that? Oh, there it is, whole conspiracy. No, man, it's true. I don't take what the Bible says as a fairy tale. I take it as what it is. Look at it. You know, one guy said that, hey, you know, they say that the devil's in the details. But you know what else is crazy about all that? That they do everything in plain sight. Everything. Okay? All that's going on right now, the government and their weird stuff and all the stuff that's doing this virus, they're doing things in front of you guys, but you see, it's all smoke and mirrors. Because at the end of the day, your mirror is going to be smoked out. You're not seeing nothing. You're only seeing what you're able to see, and then that's it. You know, think about when a hunter goes out there to go get the prey out there, that deer or whatever, turkey. That deer, you know, the hunter sets up. Let's just use the deer for it's simple. You set out some corn out there for this deer. The deer doesn't know that it was set up that way. It's in plain view that this corn this beautiful thing that's on the ground that smells and tastes so good it's sitting there. It doesn't know that it was staged there in plain sight. The hunter's sitting 100 yards away. The deer doesn't know what's going on. It's being fed. It's living a life for now. And then pow, there it is. No more deer. That's exactly what's happening now. He's doing everything in plain sight for you guys, man. For all of us. If you're not aware, you're done. But anyways, I'm about to go finish my little sandwich. Nom. And then go wash my truck. And then I got a couple things I want to do today. But anyways, guys, keeping it real at Papa Lou's Corner. Keep your eyes open. Keep your mind open. Keep it open. All right, peace.